Welcome to Salty Esquire. My name is Chad Ropes. I'm a licensed attorney in the state of California and your host for this show. Today's topic: when is lying illegal? Before we get started on our topic today, Salty Esquire is a fairly new YouTube channel. We really need your support. Please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, help us to continue to provide this content. Now to the topic. Everybody lies, right? I don't think there's really any question about whether everybody lies. The question we have today is, when do those lies become illegal? Throughout my law practice, I constantly have clients come in and ask me, can I sue this person because they made this statement against me? Can I sue this person because they wrote a Facebook post that lied about me? Well, this episode will answer some of those questions. Generally, there are two ways that we lie. One is we say words verbally. The other is we write something down. We use an image or a picture. So how do we determine when a lie is illegal? Well, we can look to the California Penal Code for some guidance on that. The California Penal Code has a list of specific times when telling a false statement or lying is illegal. Let's start with number 1, providing a police officer with false identification, giving them a false name, a false date of birth. Under the California Penal Code, that is an illegal lie. Next, providing false information in a police report. If you go to the police, give them information regarding a possible crime that happened, and you provide false information, that is also considered a crime in California. In addition to that, the one that's been in the news quite a bit recently, perjury, providing false information under oath. This can be done either orally, if you're testifying in court, or written, if you provide a written document that you sign under oath that contains false information. On the criminal side of this, we discussed the California Penal Code when you could be charged for a criminal offense for lying to a police officer. Let's talk about the reverse of that. Is there any criminal offense if a police officer lies to you? You might be surprised by this, but the answer is no. A police officer is allowed by law to lie to you, to give you false statements of fact. So outside of the penal code, the criminal charges, there are also some civil issues that we have to deal with when we discuss lying. So what's the difference between a civil issue and a criminal issue? Well, for starters, under a criminal issue, you have the possibility of losing your liberty, your freedom. You can be put in jail. If it is a civil charge, you cannot be put in jail. All that can happen is they can take money from you, monetary damages. So on the civil side of this, we also have two different areas where you could possibly be lying. One is verbal, one is written. Under the civil code, we call this defamation. I'm sure you've heard the term, somebody defamed me. Well, defamation is a broad set of laws and rules regarding when it is illegal to provide false information or lie. Under defamation, we have libel and slander. I'm sure you guys have heard those terms before. Let's start with libel. Libel is a written statement that is provided that is false, that is communicated to a third party, and causes some type of damage. Slander, on the other hand, is the equivalent, but it's oral statement that is false, communicated to a third party, and also causes damage to the other party. One of the major defenses for a libel or a slander action is the statement was true. The most important part of this is a lie has to be false. It has to be a false statement of fact, not opinion. So why does any of this matter to you? How does it affect your day-to-day life? Well, with the advent of social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, people are constantly writing statements. Many of those statements are probably actionable under the California Civil Code. If you make false statements about somebody, whether it is in a Facebook post, whether it is an email, or whether it is on some other blog or post online, you could be liable if that person decides to sue you. If you enjoyed this episode, if you want to hear more on this topic, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up. But remember, when it comes to legal issues, take everything you hear with a grain of salt.